Hello Journey Fellowship, my name is Ken Loxer. I am going to be doing a synopsis of the last week in our Bible readings. It will be called Ken's Catch Up. I'm sporting Journey Fellowship swag, and I'm ready to go. So last week we were supposed to read Genesis 1 through 11 and Job 1:20. Why? Because since the first part of the year we've been doing the Bible chronologically. It's a little different than what we're not used to. Let you guys know what you've missed, maybe not, but just going to give you the highlights. In the beginning of Genesis, we had four characters: God, Adam, Eve, and the serpent. Adam was the first man, Eve was the first woman. The serpent, of course, we later find out, was Satan. God, of course, is God. He created the world, everything we have around us right now. So we're still benefiting from that. Then we move to the fall. Long story short, this is why we have evil and sin. Speaking of sin, we have our first murder. The children of Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel. There is an issue between them, and one brother kills the other. Carl will be talking more about this today. If you haven't read it, please read Genesis 4:11. He'll also be talking about Lamech today. He was the second murderer in the Old Testament, and he came from the lineage of Cain. God saw evil grow in the world. He looked around. He found Noah. He was the only man that was righteous, blameless, and walked with him. This is the story of Noah building the ark for his family and all the animals. The rest of the world was judged. After the flood, God used a rainbow as a covenant to never destroy the world again. At least not with water. Noah was 600 years old when this happened. It took 100 years to build the ark. Think about those numbers. His family got the same marching orders as Adam and Eve. Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth. With an addition, he had, do not eat meat with lifeblood still in it. After that, we moved to Egypt, Canaan, Put, Cush, Sidon, and Elam. Sounds like we're digging into ancient geography, but it is not so. These are all descendants of Noah, and they started creating the nations of the world. Read it in Genesis 10. The big thing after this is the Tower of Babel. This is when God divided the world into different languages. This created some segregation, some diversity, and it spread people around the globe. Then Abram makes his appearance. And then we move to Job. Job, some would say, had bad luck on a massive scale. We'll be talking a lot about Job next week. He was righteous and blameless, like Noah. He had some friends, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, that came to visit him when he had the bad luck. But they were depressing, and they all monologued. There were some interesting conversations that came out of it. And when you read it, you kind of have to look at a mirror and see that you can recognize some of those qualities in yourself. So we'll talk a little bit more about that next week. This was my first Ken's Catch Up, so we'll catch you all next week.